Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
A room where a prisoner is kept. Small room in which a monk or nun lives. A device that delivers an electric current as the result of a chemical reaction. A handheld mobile radio telephone for use in an area divided into small sections, each with its own short-range transmitter, receiver. A small unit serving as part of or as the nucleus of a larger political movement. Any small compartment. The cells of a honeycomb. Biology. The basic structural and functional unit of all organisms. They may exist as independent units of life, as in monads, or may form colonies or tissues as in higher plants and animals. A room where a prisoner is kept. A room where a prisoner is kept. Small individual study area in a library. Small room in which a monk or nun lives. Small area set off by walls for special use. A device that delivers an electric current as the result of a chemical reaction. A handheld mobile radio telephone for use in an area divided into small sections, each with its own short-range transmitter, receiver. A handheld mobile radio telephone for use in an area divided into small sections, each with its own short-range transmitter, receiver. A handheld mobile radio telephone for use in an area divided into small sections, each with its own short-range transmitter, receiver. A handheld mobile radio telephone for use in an area divided into small sections, each with its own short-range transmitter, receiver. A small unit serving as part of or as the nucleus of a larger political movement. A nucleus of military personnel capable of expansion. Space for movement. Room to pass. Live and take one's meals at or in. She rooms in an old boarding house. An area within a building enclosed by walls and floor and ceiling. The rooms were very small but they had a nice view. Opportunity for. Room for improvement. The people who were present in a room. The whole room was cheering. A device that produces or is powered by electricity. A telephone that communicates by radio waves rather than along cables. Telephony that uses transmission by radio rather than by wire. A telephone that communicates by radio waves rather than along cables. Telephony that uses transmission by radio rather than by wire. A telephone that communicates by radio waves rather than along cables. A unit with political responsibilities. A unit with political responsibilities. A partition section, chamber, or separate room within a larger enclosed area. A space into which an area is subdivided. A living, or once living, entity. A living, or once living, entity. A cell in which soldiers who are prisoners are confined. A room used by soldiers on guard. A large cell where prisoners, people awaiting trial or sentence or refugees or illegal immigrants, are confined together temporarily. A large, usually metallic, vessel for holding gases or liquids. A cell for violent prisoners. An enclosed armored military vehicle. Has a cannon and moves on caterpillar treads. A freight car that transports liquids or gases in bulk. As much as a tank will hold. Consume excessive amounts of alcohol. Store in a tank by causing something to flow into it. Treat in a tank. Tank animal refuse. A device that causes tobacco leaves or fruit or hides to sweat. Small or narrow cell. A large cell where prisoners, people awaiting trial or sentence or refugees or illegal immigrants, are confined together temporarily. A place on a baseball field where relief pitchers can warm up during a game. The main tower within the walls of a medieval castle or fortress. A dark cell, usually underground, where prisoners can be confined. A cell for violent prisoners. A refrigerator for cooling liquids. An iced drink, especially white wine and fruit juice. A large cell where prisoners, people awaiting trial or sentence or refugees or illegal immigrants, are confined together temporarily. Be capable of holding or containing. The flask holds 1 gallon. Be pertinent or relevant or applicable. This theory holds for all irrational numbers. Have or possess, either in a concrete or an abstract sense. She holds a master's degree from Harvard. Be the physical support of, carry the weight of. The beam holds up the roof. Resist or confront with resistance. A state of being confined, usually for a short time. The prisoner is on hold. Lessen the intensity of, temper, hold in restraint, hold or keep within limits. Hold your tongue. Drink alcohol without showing ill effects. He can hold his liquor. Cause to stop. Have room for, hold without crowding. The auditorium can't hold more than 500 people. Time during which some action is awaited. He ordered a hold in the action. Have or hold in one's hands or grip. A crazy idea took hold of him. Organize or be responsible for. Hold a reception. The appendage to an object that is designed to be held in order to use or move it. Be valid, applicable, or true. This theory still holds. Protect against a challenge or attack. Maintain, a theory, thoughts, or feelings. To close within bounds, or otherwise limit or deprive of free movement. This holds the local until the express passengers change trains. Keep in mind or convey as a conviction or view. Hold these truths to be self-evident. The space in a ship or aircraft for storing cargo. Have rightfully, of rights, titles, and offices. Contain or hold, have within. The canteen holds fresh water. Bind by an obligation, cause to be indebted. I'll hold you by your promise. A cell in a jail or prison. Be in accord, be in agreement. I hold with those who say life is sacred. The act of grasping. She kept a firm hold on the railing. Secure and keep for possible future use or application. Cause to continue in a certain state, position, or activity, e.g., keep clean. Hold in place. Support or hold in a certain manner. She holds her head high. Declare to be. Understanding of the nature or meaning or quality or magnitude of something. Arrange for and reserve something for someone else in advance. Please hold a table at Maxim's. Aim, point, or direct. Assert or affirm. Rousseau's philosophy holds that people are inherently good. A stronghold. Cover as for protection against noise or smell. Hold one's nose. Have as a major characteristic. The novel holds many surprises. Hold the attention of. She can hold an audience spellbound. Keep from departing. Keep from exhaling or expelling. Hold your breath. Power by which something or someone is affected or dominated. He has a hold over them. Remain committed to. I hold to these ideas. Remain in a certain state, position, or condition. Stop dealing with. Hold all calls to the president's office while he is in a meeting. Take and maintain control over, often by violent means. The main tower within the walls of a medieval castle or fortress. Maintain by writing regular records. Keep a diary. Conform one's action or practice to. Keep appointments. Continue a certain state, condition, or activity. Maintain in safety from injury, harm, or danger. May God keep you. The financial means whereby one lives. Each child was expected to pay for their keep. Behave as expected during of holidays or rites. Prevent the action or expression of. Keep your cool. Stop someone or something from doing something or being in a certain state. Retain possession of. Can I keep my old stuffed animals? Supply with necessities and support. There's little to earn and many to keep. Stick to correctly or closely. Keep count. Retain rights to. Keep my job for me while I give birth. Fail to spoil or rot. These potatoes keep for a long time. A cell in a jail or prison. Prevent food from rotting. Keep potatoes fresh. Cause to continue in a certain state, position, or activity, e.g., keep clean. The students keep me on my toes. Maintain for use and service. I keep a car in the countryside. Allow to remain in a place or position or maintain a property or feature. The family's fortune waned and they could not keep their household staff. Have as a supply. I always keep batteries in the freezer. Hold and prevent from leaving. Look after. Be the keeper of. Have charge of. He keeps the shop when I am gone. Raise. She keeps a few chickens in the yard. Store or keep customarily. Where do you keep your gardening tools? Supply with room and board. He is keeping 3 women in the guest cottage. Cell that produces electricity by oxidation of fuel, hydrogen and oxygen or zinc and air, often used in electric cars.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.